Here we go, people. Wow. Look how thick that is. Look how big that is. Look how big it is compared to the other one. Hey, it's nearly twice the size, people. Wow. Well, that pink's quite nice. Slightly different feel to the cover than before. Me looking slightly older on the back. This stuff happens. Well, here it is, the big reveal. It is the hard copies of the brand new. Oh, I love that. Oh, the paper's nice. Oh, the paper, the font's different. They've changed the font. Look. Oh, that looks nicer, doesn't it? Let's get a zoom in on that. Oh, I like that. Oh, the publishers have done a good job. It's the brand new Rock the Dance Floor book. It's huge, people. It's huge. I can't get over how big it is. It's like a Bible. It's the new version of our book, Rock the Dance Floor, which is coming out later this month. And this is our pre-release copies to send to the reviewers and the bloggers and our friends in the industry and people who we're going to be sharing this with first. So I can take the old one down. I can put the new one up there. Look at that, eh? It's a bit of a big deal. It's a bit of a big deal, people. It's been a long, long time in the making this. I'm going to put the box down, but I'm going to keep the book out. And for the next few minutes, we're going to talk the new digital DJ tips book, Rock the Dance Floor, why we've written it. I'm open to any questions about this, and I will answer as many as I can. I'm going to tell you a little bit about why we changed it, why I can't get over how big it is. It's like a Bible. And I'm going to tell you some of the improvements. So yeah, please just ask away. So the stuff you need to know. This is coming out at the end of May. This book is everything we know, 38 years of DJing, tips and tricks in one book. This is the book of the course, the complete DJ course, which is of course going to be also remade and relaunched, but we'll do one thing at a time, eh? Let's stick with the book first. And it's going to be in all good bookstores. It's also going to be available on Amazon worldwide. It's also going to be available as a Kindle book on Amazon worldwide. It will also be on iBooks, and forthcoming will be the audiobook version. I need to book the studio time in London to go and record that. But I think the publishers have done a really, really nice job of this. I love it. I'm genuinely excited. I can't get over how big it is. I mean, I know we'd written some extra words, but it's a chunky book. I mean, the old one was nowhere near the same. Look at that. So, yeah, a lot more in it. A lot more in it than before. So, before we talk about what's changed, why we remade this, I'd like to share with you a special offer we're going to have on this and what you need to do in order to get that. So, we're going to put the Kindle version of this on sale for 1 day, which is all we can do, for 1 day at 99 cents, 99 pennies. So a penny or a cent underneath a dollar, a euro, a pound, right? So Amazon being Amazon, we can't tell you exactly when that's going to happen. It's going to be the end of May. So what you need to do is go to djtips.co/book. Let's do this together. I'll show you what you need to do. Go to your internet, type in djtips.co/book. You will come to this page here, and with this page, you can bagsy your copy of this at 99 cents. And we will let you know the second it goes live, because it's only going to be for 24 hours. That's the thing. So, you know, as soon as we know, we'll let you know, and then you'll have a whole day to go grab it. So do go to djtips.co/book. There's no commitment to buy or anything, but just that means we can email you the second we know it's available, and you can grab your copy of it, your Kindle copy of it, for 99 cents. And it's $20 normally for this version, etc., but that's just what we've got for you on the launch day. So do go there, djtips.co/book, to find out about that. So I wanted to tell you before we go over to your questions. Oh, by the way, thank you for all the all the nice things you're saying down here. It's awesome. Thank you for thank you. I'm glad that you're as excited about it as I am. I've got a story about this. When this one came out, It was the busiest post on my socials since my firstborn child. In fact, it surpassed it. So that became the busiest post on my socials. Literally everyone was like, oh wow, you've written a book. Oh wow, you've written a book. And it was actually more popular than yeah, the birth of my firstborn, God bless him. So yeah, writing a book's a big deal. So it is a big deal writing a book, and I want to tell you a little bit about why we've done this and the history of it. So when we started teaching DJing, we obviously felt like we knew what we were doing, but we found that the same questions were coming up again and again from people about DJing, and we found that they started to land in 5 areas. And those areas were gear, the geeky stuff, music, everything about collecting it and so on, techniques, how to actually play, what to do with the gear and the music, playing out, how to get gigs, how to perform at those gigs, how to conquer the nerves, how to deal with programming music and requests and so on, and then promoting yourself, you know, how to succeed as a DJ. And we found that it made sense to teach DJing in those 5 areas, which you will know because it's the way we've taught it ever since. Now, for the second edition of the book, we've slightly revised our 5 areas. So we've changed the 3rd area, techniques, we've changed it to be mixing, because that's really what it is, it's mixing. So it's gear, music, mixing. The 4th area, we've changed to performing instead of playing out, because performing covers all the ways people DJ nowadays. Not everyone is going into a club and getting behind the club decks and playing, you know, the old-fashioned way. A lot of people are playing on live streams and they're making mixtapes and sharing stuff online and all that kind of thing. There's lots of ways of DJing now that don't involve you going to a club and standing behind the decks. And the final of our 5 areas, which is promoting yourself, we ditched that entirely. Promoting yourself is still in there, but we basically called it success. So we've now got gear, music, mixing, performing, success, because DJing is such a wide thing. And success means something very different to someone who's getting into it because they've always wanted to at 55 years old, to someone who's getting into it at 17, right? And so we didn't want to just say, look, here's how to set up a website, here's how to get a logo, here's how to pester promoters. That's all part of succeeding if that's where you want to succeed, but equally you might want a successful live stream or a successful Mixcloud account with all your DJ streams on it. Or you might want to be a Twitch streamer, or you might want to literally just make mixtapes for yourself or whatever. So success now embodies all of that stuff. And so that's the 5 areas that have changed. And there's a now, there will be, it used to be on page 7, seems to be on page 4 now. There's a new area where we talk about the 5 steps for DJing like a pro. Notice it says DJing like a pro as opposed to DJing success, as it said before. Another little change. And here's the new 5 areas. I do like this. I do like this book. Feels nice. So that's one big change. The other big changes in the book are, well, as you can see, it's a lot bigger. There's a lot more in it. We've completely rewritten the music step, the 2nd step, because it just was getting out of date. It wasn't including music subscription services, wasn't including streaming. A lot's changed. We wouldn't recommend that you use iTunes to organize your music nowadays unless you've got a good reason to. So that needed a complete rewrite. And all the way through the book, we've been adding things like stems, a cappella DJing, key mixing, all the new effects that have come into DJing. So there's transitions in here. You can link from here to real videos that are free when you buy the book, where I demonstrate 5 big transitions. We've added 2 more effects transitions as well. We talk about open format DJing in here. We talk about quick mixing. So there's a lot more in here, more gear covered, and it's just basically a far more useful book, not least because now in the back of the book, this is something we should have had in the first book. Let's get that closer zoom in there. We've now got a proper proper index in the back of the book, which we never had before. And I always wished we had an index in there. So everything in the book is much easier to find. So that's what we've done. We're really, really excited to bring it to you. You know, it's not every day you get to publish a book. It's not every day the publishers will say, we need a 2nd edition of this book. It's been successful. It has been a huge book, this one. It's an Amazon bestseller, and it's sold many, many, many thousands over the time since we launched the original in 2016. So to have the new one here is genuinely very, very exciting. I'm a genuinely happy bunny right now. So I want to just spend a little bit of time here now. If you've got any questions about our 5 steps, if you've got any questions about the book. I know, of course, what you're really doing is going to that URL and typing in your details so that you can get it for 99 cents. And why the hell wouldn't you? But I am here for just a few minutes longer if there's anything you'd like to ask me about it. So Terry says, congratulations on the new book. I can't wait to pick up a copy. A few of you saying, I like iTunes. Don't worry, we don't diss it. It's still in there, but we just give alternatives as well. Whereas before, hey, it was the only way of doing it way back then. So yeah, don't worry about that. Right, so what have you got to say? Firstly, hello to all our regulars. Good to have you here. To Kesha and to Mixmaster John Roback and Mixmaster G, and to Baynard, who's saying happy Thursday, DJ Lady B, DJ Mark Reflection, to Craig, to Ravian, and to Javaman Sanchez. Good to have all of you here. And some of you noticed the music overlapped to me speaking. Yeah, I know, it's gone now anyway. So Adrian says, I thought that was going to be an empty box. I thought it might be something else because we're always getting parcels here. And I just thought, what if it is something else? It wasn't very clear from it, but then I looked very closely and it did say the ISBN number of the book, so I was pretty sure that that's what it was going to be. Made in Machine said, I thought it was going to be a foldable Pioneer DJ XZ Mark II. So there we go. It is a chunky book. Thank you, Rich, on Twitch. It's really big. I can't get over it. It's going to look great on the bookshelf. Wonder what it will look like on the bookshelf. Can we squeeze one in there? Yeah, man. Yeah, looks good. Like it. Yeah, they're big. They're big. Hard copies. Yes, hard copies. You've got to love the Amazon packaging. Well, at least it was all cardboard. At least it wasn't plastic, eh? So I might have to cop for this one, says the goat. Good job, says Frederick. Thank you for all your nice comments there. You can't beat the new book smell. Shall I give you a smell? Yeah, it's got that new book smell. It's more, I don't know how to put it into words. It's kind of less bendy. The paper is a little bit more book-like. Do you know what I mean? It's rougher. It's nicer. I like it more. Already, I'm not into that. It's been my Bible for the last 6 years, and now out the window. 8 years. I think it was 2016 this came out. I mean, that's a long time, isn't it? It's 2016, 8 years this has been going on. I had to reread the whole book, obviously, in order to decide what to write in this one. And what I was amazed at was just how relevant everything in this book still was. There was very little that I would say would be wrong, and very little that you couldn't still get a lot of value from in the old book. And we were very careful when we wrote the book to make sure it was all kind of what I would call evergreen material. And we've been exactly the same with this one. This is going to last for the next 8 years for sure. It's more about adding the extra stuff. That's what it's been about. And making sure we cover everything that's changed, and all the stuff that's changed is just added to what we can do as DJs. So we had to make sure it was kind of back to being a Bible and there was nothing missing really. The colour will pop on the bookshelves. Yeah, well, obviously we wanted to make it similar. We wanted to make it clear that it was the same thing. It'll also match our headphones rather nicely, of course. None of this stuff is random. Thank you for that. We don't need another Bible. People are still fighting about the old one, says Frederick. Oh, that's a bit deep for this time of day, but yeah, I can't argue with you there. Don says, anyone remember the yearly collection of Play Something We Can Dance To? That's a classic, isn't it? Play Something We Can Dance To. Don't you just love that one? Stevie B says, Christmas has come early for you and the team, also for Digital DJ Tips students. Yeah, 2016, for those of you asking when the last one was written. I mean, it doesn't seem like 8 years ago. Time really, really, really does fly. So listen, you need to go to djtips.co/book. djtips.co/book if you want this for 99 cents. It'll take you to this page here, and then it means that we can let you know, because it's only going to be on sale at that price for 24 hours, and I can't tell you exactly the second it's going to drop. So if you just go and fill your email in there, then the second it does drop, we will just pop you an email, and then you'll have 24 hours to grab it. It'll cost like, I don't know, $12 or $13 when it's not on that sale. So you really do want to get it on that day. So definitely go there and definitely put your details in there to grab your 99 cents copy of this, Kindle version of this when it comes out. What else are we saying about it? If we are a student already, Will we receive notice? No, you have to put your name on that list. That's the list we're going to email the second it comes out. Of course, we do send emails all the time, but because it's a 24-hour window, it's best to put your name straight on that list because I just don't want you to miss it. There's absolutely nothing I can do about it, right? As soon as Amazon stopped that 24-hour launch thing, I can't turn it on again for you. So do go and put your name in there. Right, what else are we asking? I think I'll wait for the movie, says DJ Sarah Hall. Indeed. Stems are in there too, I'm guessing. Yeah, we've brought it really bang up to date. You know, it's quite difficult to get this right because you don't want to do so much that you confuse beginners, but you don't want to put in too little so that people who are already DJs don't get stuff from it. So we were very, very careful to kind of, as I say, evergreen it, to make it so that it's going to last the test of time. This is the timeless stuff about DJing in this book. But at the same time, we've made sure that we've updated it with stuff that we think is going to be here long term, right? And I think we can all agree. Real-time stems, it ain't going anywhere. What a feature. Hello to Tony, who says, is it on audio? As being blind, I can't obviously react to it. It will be on audio. We're booking the studio time to get to London into the publisher's studio to record the audiobook version of this. So yes, it will be coming on audiobook. Greg says, I'll be buying the hard copy. Thank you. You should start doing unboxing videos. Says a couple of you. It's not my thing. I'm not massively consumerist. I just don't think, I don't know, it's not my thing. Maybe I'm too old for them. But unboxing your own book, well, that's something different. Congratulations. Are you going to offer any autographed copies? It's a good question. We might do. It's all up for grabs. We're working on the marketing right now, but thank you for that question. So Mixmaster G says the digital DJ Tips server might be very busy. I haven't received my confirmation email yet, having filled in that form. Oh, I'm sure you will. But do let me know if you don't get it. Can you repeat the URL? I tried it and it goes to an unsecure site. So it's djtips.co/book. And if you put HTTPS before it, then it will go to a secure site. So there we go. Right, anything else I can help you with this then? This is all we're talking about today. It's a very, very big day for us, so no apologies for that. Phil's Bible, says Lou. It is indeed my Bible. So it looks awesome. I can't wait to read it, says Line. Line's just played her first ever gig with help from our training. So I'm really proud of you for doing that, Line. Thank you for sharing that with us in the group as well. She deserves congratulations there because she conquered a lot to do it. So well done. Denon, oh no, this, right. So lots of questions that aren't about this, which is great, but we'll do those on another day, people. I want to keep this book related. Colin, I haven't bought a physical book in years, but I can't wait to get my hands on this one. Oh, that's really good for you. Will the audio book be narrated by Phil himself? Yes, it will. Of course it will. What was that website again? djtips.co/book. We'll take you to the website. It looks like this, and it will get you the form that you need. And it does appear to be nice and fully secure. For that person that was struggling, thinking it was an insecure site, it is a perfectly secure website, just so you know. So your email address is going to be fine there. Look at all your comments coming in here. It's awesome. I'll try and do as many as I can before I've got to get out of here. So, do you have a ghostwriter, Phil? You seem like an educated guy who doesn't need one. Wow, that's a loaded question, isn't it? So that's been set up for me to say, no, I don't need a ghostwriter. So a ghostwriter, for those of you that don't know, is not Stephen King. It's not someone who writes ghost stories. It is someone who writes the book for you. And ghostwriters are great, by the way. If you read biographies of footballers and things like that, quite often they get a ghostwriter involved. I've got nothing against it. They'll sit down with the talent, if you like, and they will make sure that the story is told properly. They'll make sure that the stuff the person wants to share is properly shared. And but no, I don't have a ghostwriter. We have some very good publishers. So what happens, the way that you write a book like this is the publisher will take the draft from you. They'll tell you how long it's meant to be. Mine was twice as long. And then they have a professional sub-editor. And a sub-editor can be one of two things. They can be what's called a structural sub-editor, who will take a real mess that you provide them and turn it into something that's roughly book-shaped. And another kind of sub-editor who does less than restructuring, who just kind of makes sentences a bit better and points out things, checks facts, and all that kind of stuff. And that's the kind of sub-editor we use with our publisher, because obviously these 5 steps and all this, it's all been very, very thought about by the team here at Digital DJ Tips. So we don't need structure. We base our whole business around our structure. But nonetheless, the team at Rethink, our publishers, have done a really good job of making this even better than it was. So big props to them for this. And I think we're probably done here. I've told you what you need to know. This book should be standard issue for every DJ, says Ricky. So thank you very much for that vote of confidence in us. And I know even the best writers have editors to tighten their work up. It is impossible to publish a book and make it good without someone else reading it. It just is. You can tell instantly, can't you, on Amazon, the books that people have published themselves, because you just think, if only you got someone to read it first. I'm sure you've bought some of them, but no, this has been properly dealt with by the publisher. They wouldn't publish something they weren't proud of, right? So, and then one question here, you say we will get access to some videos with the book. You do get access to some videos with the book, and I'm looking for the sections now. Here we go. So let me just show you this. So this section here, you see it says bonus, watch a video demonstrating this technique. So there's some URLs in the book where I go through 7 DJ techniques, 7 real basic DJ techniques that you could basically spend your whole career doing nothing else other than those 7. I go through them all, and then there's a link to a video. So you can buy the book and you have absolutely no need to pay anything else, or any, the videos you need are in there. They're not behind a paywall or anything. You just type in the URL and it takes you straight to me showing you the technique. And I've re-recorded all those videos as well, because they were very old. The gear was old that we used, and I wanted to add some more. So they're all new as well. So yes, there are videos that you can access in there as well. Right, I think we're going to leave it there. Thank you very much, people, for your time. Thanks for indulging me unboxing this book. It is finally unboxed, everyone who's been saying, Phil, will you just do it? I'm like, no, I want to do it in front of everyone else. It's coming out at the end of May. It is massively expanded, as you can see, compared to the original one. Totally up to date after 8 years. And it is the version of the book that you need today in 2024. You'll be able to get it for 99 cents. If you want to sign up to make sure you don't miss that, then head to this URL, djtips.co/book. djtips.co/book. Put your details in there, and then we will email you the second Amazon, put it live for that 24-hour period at just 99 cents. And when that's gone, it's definitely gone. Oh, did I show you that? There you go. When that's gone, it's definitely gone. It'll go back to £20 for the print version, or €20 or $20, and 12 for the Kindle version. So you're getting the Kindle version at 99 cents instead of $12, euros, pounds. That's a guess, by the way, but it'll be something like that. So it really is worth getting it early. So put your name on that list. Listen, people, I've got to go. I wasn't here on Tuesday because it was a holiday here in Gibraltar, but we will be here next week as usual on Tuesday and Thursday. So if you've got questions about anything in your DJing, come and join us and we'll try and get to you then. Meanwhile, sign up. We're very proud. The book is finally here, and by the end of May, you'll be able to get your hands on it as well. Till next time, get good, get out there, make the moments, and bye for now.